What's up, fight fans? This is Amir here to do a post-fight interview about Amir versus Marcos El Chino Maidana. Let me break this down to you guys, alright? Maidana showed so much heart in this fight, it's not even, like, it's just crazy how much heart. Muy loco, you know? I never thought this fight would have been this good. It was very good. One thing I have to say is Amir has a lot of heart. I have a lot more respect for him now. He does have a way better chin than what he had before. I will say that, because Maidana hits very hard, and he looked like he was finna to go down. Like, I mean, he was getting hit with those overhand rights like it was nobody else's business. I thought it should have been way closer, or a draw. Why I say a draw? Because Amir, it was like a 10-8 round. And I think it was about the 10th round when he got caught in the middle of the rounds with that crazy overhand right. I mean, I just really don't understand how they really scored this fight, you know. Like, Amir is almost like Pacquiao. Let me break this down. And I'm not comparing the two, but this is how they act in the world of boxing and boxing period. If you're a hype beasted and when you're with Freddie Roach, this is what happens. Pacquiao's in a southpaw stance, throwing his right jab out, just like this, throwing his right jab out. And then he throws like, and it look like I'm throwing so fast, look like I'm throwing so fast. And they score that shit like it's crazy power punches. If you look at Maidana's face from the first round all the way up into the 12th round, it never looks like any of Manny Pacquiao's opponents. So that whole Pacquiao shit got to go. The speed, yes, he does have the speed of Pacquiao, but he does not have nor the accuracy nor the power. He does not have nowhere near the power. That body punch, yes, he got caught with a very clean body punch. That would drop anybody if you get caught with a clean body punch like that. But you saw how much heart he had and got back up and did his thing. The thing I don't like, Ortiz is a horrible referee. I thought he would have been one of the best. You know, he's old. He's been, you know, doing this since the 80s, 70s, whatever. He kept on holding Maidana and pushing him back. When you, I don't know if you guys box or anything, but if you have somebody keep pushing you back, somebody keep holding you, when you're going off, you're getting off on your opponent, you're throwing uppercuts, and you're inside boxing, like inside fighting. That's what it's called, dirty boxing. When you're in the inside and you're holding and you're throwing, and unless you're not throwing anything, you're just holding, then yes, that's when the referee should break it up. It was many times that Maidana was getting off on him, and they would make Amir just, you know, seem like, oh my God, no, don't hit Amir like that. Back up. Like, it looked like this fight was super fixed, meaning the referee, but that's just my opinion. Maidana, like I said, he showed so much heart, and of course everybody like, oh, he's such a dirty fighter, he's such a dirty fighter. He is not a dirty fighter. Maidana was just throwing, like, Amir kept pushing his head down, so how was Maidana a dirty fighter? And that elbow, yes, that was messed up, but he shouldn't have got a point taken away. It should have just been a warning and been done with it. Like, that's fucking stupid, like, flat out. Another thing that I did like about though, he had very good combination through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, got out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, got out. That was very nice. I love to see a person box. I love to see a person use the ring. One thing I'm finna throw out there. Don't ever, any of you Mayweather haters, don't ever hate on Mayweather again. Why I say that? Because he did 20 times more running than Mayweather ever did in his career. He ran so fucking much. Hold and ran the whole fucking fight. Yes, he did fight in the middle rounds, okay. In the beginning rounds, he looked all sharp and fast, so you know they're going to give him the rounds for doing this. Acting like a, like, that's some bitch punches. Like, that shit was not nothing. Like, I can see Maidana's face was getting tattooed, like, really bad, and his face was getting all swollen and started bleeding all over the place. Who was the one bleeding at the end of the fight real bad? And his nose streaming down with blood? Amir Khan. So, that power is still not there when it comes to upper, but like his chin, like you know what I'm saying. If he has that kind of power, Pacquiao would have broke Maidana's chin. Just throw that out there, so to quit the comparisons of Manny Pacquiao. I'm sick of that, like, for real. And I'm not hating on Amir Khan. He did a great job. I'm gonna throw that out there. One thing I don't like though, he puts his hands down too much. That's not the way that, like, whole point of boxing is using head movement. You hold when it's necessary. Meaning, if you're really hurt, you hold. If you're boxing and you're moving your head and using head movement, ducking under punches, moving back, that's different. But when you're doing constant holding, that's not cool. Like, there was so much holding in that fight, it's not even funny. But Maidana did not hold at all. He was on one mission and one mission only, to knock Khan out. Uppercuts was nasty. Like, I'm an uppercut fan. If you're an old school boxing fan, you know about uppercuts. Uppercuts define the fight to me. Uppercuts and the way you land your jab. So it was pretty even. Amir Khan had a very good jab, very stern, but Maidana had a very good jab, very stern. He was making Khan bag back a little bit. So, like I said, I think it should be a rematch, but who am I to think, you know? I think Maidana should fight again, I guess, the loser or whatever to Devin Alexander versus Timothy Bradley, knock whoever to do it out, and then go back up for the rematch and face Khan again. Which I probably think that won't happen because, you know, Freddie Roach is not going to put his fighter back in there. He knew what he saw that you know, this night, that Maidana hits very, very hard, and he's no joke in the 140-pound division. You know, he did make Maidana tired. That's the first time I ever, and I watched all his fights until up to now. He did make him tired. But that power that he had in round 10, any other fighter, like if there was a Kenny Davis referee in there, they would have stopped the fight because of so much punishment he took in that round 10. He was out on his feet. If it wasn't for Ortiz, every time he's getting off, Maidana's getting off, and he's throwing his overhand right, holding him like, oh, I'm holding him. Then, you know, it probably could have been a different ending, but I'm happy for Khan, happy for all the British fans out there. I'm not hating, I'm just saying it's real fucked up how boxing is now. It's ran by Freddie Roach's fighter. You know, last person I seen to beat Freddie Roach's fighter was Juan Manuel Lopez versus Jerry Penalosa, and it took them forever to stop that fight. And Juan Manuel Lopez was tattooing his face, his body up, throwing 130 punches around. It should have been stopped way earlier than what Freddie made it stop. Anyway, back on this fight on hand, it was very good. There's a lot of flaws in it, you know. I mean, a lot. I mean, horrible. Victor Ortiz. Victor Vicious Ortiz. What to say about this guy? He did a very good job tonight. A lot of things I didn't like that he did, though, was he's getting hit too much. You know, Lamont Peterson does have very good boxing skills, so I can't really fault Ortiz for it. He didn't get cut for real, didn't get super hurt. So, yeah, good job, Ortiz. And I really felt he won that fight. I mean, if you're judging off of boxing skill, yes, you give Lamont Peterson maybe four rounds. Victor Ortiz did his thing tonight, and I feel like he's been robbed once again. That was another horrible judge. Like, whoever the judge was horrible. Like, the Lieber, like, horrible. Like, oh my God. Ortiz was hitting him and tattooing him with the jab, using good lateral movement, wasn't running at all in the fight, catching him with straight left hands, catching him with left uppercuts. I mean, what else do you want the man to land? And he knocked him down twice. Twice in the fight. You knocked him down twice. Like what else do a person got to do? Like I'm not understanding the judge. The judge is like, I'm just not getting it. But anyway, I guess Khan is going to fight whoever wins Bradley Alexander. Once again, that will not be an easy fight for him because the person that he's going to face is going to be very much shorter than him. And Timothy Bradley has excellent head movement, but Amir Khan does have long arms, and he uses it to his advantage, and it did show up. I did say it will go 12 rounds. Whoever wins 12 rounds will definitely be Amir Khan in this fight against Maidana. I knew that was going to happen. They was going to get a decision, so I pretty much knew Maidana had to knock him down at least 2 or 3 times to win the fight. He didn't do it, so that's what happened. I mean, I don't know what else should I say. I mean, it was a good fight. A lot of action. You like action? There you go. But kind of like I said, he was running a lot, and I just don't understand how you guys can, you know, be racist and hate on Mayweather and say that, oh, well, he's a horrible boxer because he runs. If you saw in that Mosley fight when he got caught with that little right hook / overhand right that Mosley threw to Mayweather's chin, he stood up like a man, held him, pushed him off, and dominated him all the rest of the rounds. No running. Did not run at all. Just overall boxing skill, circling his opponent and catching him with counter shots. Standing right in front of him, too, and Mosley could not hit him. And that's why Mosley stopped punching because he got overwhelmed. But anyway, Khan, you want to face Mayweather, you got to step up your skills way more. It's a little too early in your career to face Mayweather. I think you know, kind of down the line can face Mayweather when he gets, I don't know, 2 or 3 years from now, when Mayweather is on the way out. Because I can never see Khan facing him right now the way he boxed tonight. Like, he boxed beautiful against somebody who come forward. Imagine somebody who's a counterpuncher who's going to wait for you to make a mistake. Even if you aren't on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he can duck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to Mayweather's highlights of defense and you will see what I mean. Anyways, this is Ant doing this boxing analysis and for the post fight, and you guys tell me what you think in the comment section below about this fight and what happened against Victor Ortiz and the Lamont Peterson controversy draw. You guys let me know what you think. Alright, this is Ant reporting.